Well, to have a look at this, let's just go back a little bit and look at the process of fertilization. In order for natural conception to occur, the egg is released into the fallopian tubes and the sperm must swim up through the uterus, through the fallopian tubes, where fertilization takes place. Then the embryo will move down the fallopian tube into the uterus where it will implant. Obviously, for this process to occur, the fallopian tubes must be permeable or patent to allow the passage of the egg, the sperm, or the embryo through the tubes. If there is any type of obstruction in the fallopian tube, these processes cannot occur, and therefore natural conception may be almost impossible. Hysterosalpingography allows us to visualize the uterine structures and the fallopian tubes to see whether there are any blockages present. It gives us a wealth of information and allows us to decide on the best course of action, whether it be an artificial insemination, IVF, or indeed some kind of reproductive surgery in order to help you become parents. In addition to assisted reproduction, hysterosalpingography may also be used in the cases of pelvic pain, pelvic tumors, or indeed to check that a tubal ligation procedure has been successful. As a hysterosalpingography allows us to study the structures, the internal structures of the female reproductive system, we can have a look at the cervix, the uterus, and the fallopian tubes. Indeed, it can point out possible abnormalities in the cervix. Abnormalities in the cervix could lead to cervical incompetence if the cervix is too narrow, too wide, or a possible duplication of the cervix in the case of uterus didelphys. Alterations in the uterus can also be visualized in this way, such as a septate uterus, a bicornate uterus, or indeed the presence of polyps or fibroids. It can detect problems in the fallopian tubes, so blocked tubes due to things such as endometriosis, which is where uterine tissue is growing outside of the uterine lining, or indeed inflammation of the fallopian tubes, salpingitis, or a collection of an accumulation of liquid inside the fallopian tubes, leading to obstruction, called hydrosalpinx. All alterations involving the fallopian tubes cause them to swell and become blocked, leading to a big obstacle in the process of becoming pregnant.